Hello? Oh, hey, Super. Hey, Kat. I can't believe I found a Wendy's nuts with an advocate. Like, it's super rare for a Wendy's to have an advocate. Which, unfortunately, mine has cowards, but I'm moving not too far, which is near my local pet supplies. There's a Wendy's there, and I have no idea what it has. And there's also a McDonald's, which I don't know what it has. My local Goodwill. Hold on. Mine has an ASI profile. What about you, Capitail? What does your Goodwill have? Mine has a silver ASI profile. Does it have the 1.1 or the .8 nozzle? So that Wendy's that I went to, it's in the base. It's next to the NEX Exchange. It's it's an older one that says NEX, Navy Exchange, Subway, and what and then a sushi thing and barber shop and some other stuff. Just find the one with the white walls and that looks super old. And then enter, then make a right, go to the furniture area, then make a left and go very straight. Find a sign that says restrooms, then make a left, make sure you open the glass door, then keep going until where it says women, men. If you're a boy, open the door. Look all the way to your right. Impact Products Zero Series. But if you're a girl, just look straight to your left, or you can just see it when you enter. I even checked my local Best Buy today, and it just had cowards. I even went to this restaurant called Got Fish, and it has cowards. It's Complete 360 from Cisco, from GP Pro. More like Susco. I just don't understand why people have Complete 360 coward suspensors along with a Keystone Susco soap dispenser. Maybe because they think it goes well. I mean, my least favorite restaurant, Orapax, it used to have Complete 360s, but they replaced it with Dork. And then I also went to this place not too far from me called Boys Blues Place. It's a fairly new restaurant, but it has Complete 360 and a Keystone manual soap dispenser. The one at Orapax was automatic. And then at the brand new I Heart Gelato, they also have cowards. I thought they were gonna have a hand dryer because it's newer. I mean, it just opened like last year. I think it was there in October or September. Because I visited that place for the first time in October on the day I filmed the Verde Drive V2s at the American Eagle. And when I filmed the Nova 1 at my local Dollar Tree. And today I even did a retake of the hand dryers on my local Walmart. I saw. Was it quieter than the regular Speedflow? Because I never found a Speedflow Plus before. Because I don't eat at Wingstop. I don't know. I don't eat wings. But when I get my driver's license, I'm gonna drive down to my nearest one in Battlefield. It is quieter. Oh, phew, that's a relief. When I have my driver's license, I'm gonna drive down to my nearest one, and then I'm gonna check the restroom. And I really hope that's a Speedflow Plus and not paper towels. And it's also next to my local Party City. Also, Paul, what does your local Party City have? My local Party City has a 2013 accelerator with the 1.1 nozzle. So what does your local Party City have? You haven't checked your Party City? The last time I went to Party City was to get a Halloween costume. And that's why I have my Motorola phone. And it was the fourth day in a row that I filmed a hand dryer in my area. So my local McDonald's has a Slim Dry. Without the black piece. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'll be filming any more McDonald's until then because I just keep finding Slim Dries. Slim Dry after Slim. Hold on, my parents are calling me. I'll be right back. Yeah? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Alright guys, I'm back. I just had to take a pill. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. Yeah. A lot of my closest park has my closest park has emotional damage. It has end motion paper cowards. I expected I expected either a Bobrick, I expected a push button Bobrick aircraft or a Bradley Model BA or BXA. And guys, you will not believe this, but I actually found a Cold Stone with a BXA. But I did not film it because I did not have a film at them, but I will soon. It's in Virginia Beach. My closest one has emotional damage, but yeah. My other local Cold Stone has a Bradley Model BXA. And Cold Stone has really good ice cream. I know that Justin found one with a knockoff. Also the 7-Eleven I went to yesterday was the Mobile 7-Eleven that had the accelerator. We did not go to my local one because there was traffic. And I hate traffic. And I was not gonna wait that long for a Slurpee. Don't mind the noise, I'm just eating Oreos. Excuse me. So yeah, my closest park has emotional damage. I wish I had a dryer. I literally gave out a speech last year to install Verde dryers because I think the mayor owns the park. But no. And the weird thing is that the park just has cowards, but his city hall has an accelerator. Which I find super ironic. The mayor literally put a hand dryer in his city hall with also cowards, but he just put cowards in the park restroom. And besides, my local park, it used to have Kimberly Clark, but in December 2020, they replaced it with emotional damage. Oh, hey, Angelo. Yep. Yours has Nova 2s and a Model A. Mine has emotional damage. Alright, guys, new poll. What does your local Best Buy have? Yeah. Alright, guys, what does your local Best Buy have? My Best Buy just has cowards. Also, I did not get to show the top of the coward dispenser at my local Best Buy, but it's Kimberly Clark. I peeked in the women's room and it looked like the Whisper dispenser they had at my school, but it said nothing on it. Yeah, the one you go to has accelerators. The one I go to has cowards. I was expecting a Bradley Air Max. Also, they just built an Ashley outlet next to my local Grand Furniture. The Grand Furniture has an accelerator, but I need to check the Ashley outlet. I need to find my third Verde Drive V2. I really hope they have one. Also, my local Ashley, they did not replace the dryer with a Verde Drive V2. They kept it. And before anyone asks, it's a 2014 graphite content with the 1.1 nozzle. Which I find kind of weird because usually newer Ashleys have Verde Drive V2s. I mean, Nate's local one has Columbia Vortexes. I never found a Columbia Vortex before. Angelo, did you see that I found an Advocate at Wendy's Nuts? I found an Advocate at Wendy's. I was super shocked. I was expecting Paper Cowards or an Air Max. But that was such an awesome find. I never knew that Wendy's was going to have an Advocate. The last time when I was at the... Yep, an extra space with an accelerator. Yeah. I wish mine... I haven't... There's a brand new Ashley outlet which used to be at Grand Kids. It's just something that they put in the Grand Furniture. You can't enter it from outside. It's an area where Grand Kids is a room in Grand Furniture where it has stuff for kids' bedrooms. Then what did the extra space have? And what did the extra space have? Cowards? You mean the extra space storage? Also, the brand new Ashley outlet, it's next to my local Joanne Crafts. And it has it's next to my local Joanne, and it has cowards. My local Joanne has cowards. I was literally hoping for my first no touch, but it has Sanjamar and Kimberly Clark. The Kimberly Clark never worked, but the Sanjamar, it sounded like a gun shooting. It like Choo! My favorite food is probably pizza. Well, Neapolitan pizza and New York pizza. Burritos. That's interesting. I like Neapolitan pizza. Hey, content control. They're also building a Bye Bye Baby at my local former Marshalls that had an Evil Eco, but it moved to near my brand new Total Wine, but the Marshalls has electric cowards and an accelerator, and the Total Wine has Pacific Blue cowards and an accelerator. But the one at Marshalls is stainless steel, and the one at the Total Wine is in white. And it's also next to my TJ Maxx, which is still open. The TJ Maxx has cowards. And my local Bed Bath & Beyond is still open, but I never checked it. Alright guys, Paul, what does your local Old Navy have? In my case, more like Pacific. Boo! Why can't GP just make hand dryers? Or why can't they shut down? I'm gonna sue them for not caring about the environment, and they're just forcing companies to install their cowards. Speaking of cowards, I went to a fairly new Got Fish seafood restaurant in Greenbrier, and it had cowards. It was Cisco's Complete 360. Cisco is made by GP Pro, more like Susco. Your nearest Old Navy has a Jet Air and a B750. It's the Airblade V and AB12 or an H202. My local Old Navy has gray Bradley model BAs. I never got to do a retake of it. Well, I went to my local one on my birthday, and I went to the restroom, but I forgot to do a retake. I wanted to be quick, and besides, the other restroom was occupied. Oh, that sucks. Old Navy makes the best clothes. I mean, a lot of my clothes are from Old Navy. That's usually where I go clothes shopping. I go there instead of Gap or Gucci. And besides, I can't even afford Gucci. It's too expensive. And I did not get to go to my local tropical smoothie today. Oh, that sucks. Best Buy is an electronics store. Green Meat is under construction. Well, when it opens, check it. You should go check it out. I don't know what mine has. Oh, cool. They just opened a brand new Hobby Lobby near me, and I have not checked it, but I think it's going to have paper cowards. Yeah, Hobby Lobby, it's like Michael's. Also, guys, new poll, what does your local Michael's Arts and Crafts have? My local Michael's has a Smart Dry. And at least it's not a plus. But still, it's pretty loud and it has a faulty sensor. Alright, what does your local Michaels have? Yep, both of yours have a smart dry. My local one has a smart dry. The paper cowards are just a roll on the sink. They don't have an end motion. I also need to retake the smart dry there the next time I go. And for some reason, I keep not having the courage to film the knockoff of my local tropical smoothie because they're super loud. And that one looks super ugly. The one at my local one. It's a white one. And it says Feel Eco Power. And it's also next to my local Subway with the accelerator that I filmed. What's up, Bioenergetic? Remember that I found an advocate at your favorite restaurant today. Oh, hell no! Guys, I hate to admit it, but my local tropical smoothie has a kiwi. Yep, my local tropical smoothie has a kiwi. My life is ruined. My heart almost fell off and sunk into my toenails. I might film it, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna bring noise canceling headphones. Guys, when I go film it, I'm gonna be wearing noise canceling headphones, so don't mind it. So guys, when I film it, you're gonna see me wearing headphones. They're gonna be noise canceling headphones, so I can't hear the loudness of the kiwi. It's going to be super loud. I wonder if it's gonna have a blue light or if it's not gonna have a light. It's either gonna be a kiwi or an alpine. Though, wait. Oh yeah. That Wendy's I went to had an advocate. My local one has cowards. It's Bobrick cowards. And I don't know what my Alpine's made by kiwi. No wonder the hemlock is so loud. It's just a new version of the kiwi Jet Dry. I swear to God, if the knockoff at Tropical Smoothie it has the Alpine Hemlock nozzle, then I guess I have a Hemlock V1 near me. And the worst part is that it's in a small bathroom in a small smoothie restaurant. Of course I did. When the stream is over, go to my channel and watch the video. Yeah, and thank God it worked. I'm glad it wasn't broken. It's actually my third advocate, by the way. The first one I found was when I was little. The Comac Blast is horrible. Why'd you even ask that question? The Comac Blast is super loud. I'm glad I don't have any near me, and I'm glad I don't live in Canada, because then going to McDonald's would be a nightmare. Yeah, going to McDonald's in Canada would be a huge nightmare. Just imagine hearing all that crap. I'd rather go to the ones that have a Bobrick Eclipse. Why would you want Comac Blast in Australia? At least we barely have blasts in America. We have a small amount of Comac Blast here in America. You don't care about the noise? Really? I care about the noise. Bruh. Yeah, so why would they put a Kingwee in a small restaurant? I'd rather use a regular accelerator than that. And we all see knockoffs that say feel eco power and say feel the air. So your Wendy's has an accelerator. Mine just has cowards. I even found I recently found a Wendy's with a Slim Dry. It was pretty loud and it was disgusting. At least it did not sound awful, but it had the black paste. Ugh! Oh my gosh, if they put it in a daycare, children would not want to dry their hands. If they put a Kingwee, I would take paper cowards for once. I would just install a coward dispenser so kids don't have to use the Kingwee. Yeah, I would just put a coward dispenser. It takes a pretty long time, like about 20 seconds or more or less. I don't know. Slim Dries are not even that fast. Do Kingwees even have a volume control? Because I don't think they do. I mean, they're always loud. Even the Thin Dry is loud. Yeah, when I filmed those Kingwee Thin Dries in Florida, they were very loud. And it burned my hands. I found one at a Mexican restaurant in a car thing. It was in the outside bathroom. And it deserved to be vandalized. That's huge karma for being a terrible dryer. Yeah, honestly, I would do that. Oh, hell no. I would not want my school to install Flex. But my school has paper cowards. And yours has a Galaxy. Yep, I would scream super loud. I would probably scream like a little girl. But I'm not gonna scream right now. Because then my parents would find out that something's going wrong. Yeah. I would probably have to wear noise-canceling headphones and earplugs every time I go to the bathroom. Even to dry my hands. If I see my least favorite dryer, for once I would take the... That would be... Angelo, that would be super epic. I foam at Thin Airs, 9KJs, even at AJ Airs and Advocates. Yeah, it's a nice choice. The only thing is that they're really expensive. What I do like is that it gets no water on the floor, and it has a container at the bottom. Facts, no cap, Angelo, it is a great choice. A Thin Air as Boss Cat, that would be very epic. I found an AJ Air at an AJ Air at an Indian restaurant. Yeah, I found one at an Indian restaurant. It also had Pacific Blue Cowards in the same restaurant, but I did not use it. It was actually pretty quiet, not gonna lie. It was not that loud. It was in chrome, and it dried me pretty fast, and it had the lights. I also think that my local brand new mess. Bro, that is epic. I love Toto Clean Dries. They're really good. They're really high quality dryers. Guys, imagine if. Hold on. Imagine if a 9KJ was installed in a daycare. Guys, imagine if a 9KJ was installed in a daycare. If a 9KJ was installed in a daycare, that would be boss. Yep, it would be so boss. Ooh, imagine if they installed both Airblade V models in a big bathroom in a daycare. HUO2 and AB12. Yep. Ooh, energetic. What if they installed a DB in a daycare? Just imagine if they installed a DB in the daycare. Bruh, that would be way better than Torque. Yeah. And besides, I think Daniel, the hand dryer photographer, said that his school has Dyson Airblade DBs. I'm energetic. You're gonna love Northern Virginia. It is filled with DBs. Like a lot of places have DBs. Wegmans, Springfield Town Center Mall. What was that? Pete's Coffee. There's a lot of places with with DBs. Even the Officers Club pool. That also has white DBs, but the others are in polycarbonate gray. I wish I could go to a school that had hand dryers for an event. In fact, I wish I could go to my therapist's kids' schools for an event. Their schools have ASI dryers. Her older son's school has a Profile Compact and a Nova One, but they're younger. They have Turbo ADAs. Oh yeah, Lidl! Also, my local Lidl has a DB. Even my local Sam's Club has a DB. And my local Maggie McFly's. And also go to the Chernow Hospital in Florida. They have DBs. I actually like the Profile Compact better than the regular Profile. My local Fazoli's has an ASI Profile Compact. But I didn't like the food that much. I had some spaghetti and it was super greasy. Or maybe they put too much water in the boiling. The thing is that they probably put too much water in the boiling pot. They probably didn't add the salt. They also have pizza, Cheesecake Factory, cheesecake, pasta. I just don't recommend going to the drive-thru. It takes a long time. Well, the sensor, the one that I used, did not cut out. I also went to the NEX today with the profiles and the World Dryer Model A. I even went to my local Walmart today with the hands-offs and the accelerator. Yeah, that's what I always do. I just annoy my parents for a bit so I could go in. That way it could shut me the hell up. When we're in a drive-thru at a McDonald's or a Wendy's. Of course I did. Why? That's what I did to film the Advocate at the Wendy's. Yeah, I kept my phone in my pocket. That's what I did when I filmed the dryers at McDonald's in Florida. Same thing with the XA at the Taco Bell and the RA at the Wendy's. And when I filmed the Cowards Fail at my local Wendy's. But not the accelerator at the Wendy's. Me and my dad actually went. Of course I did. I did a retake. But it has hands-offs and an accelerator. But the accelerator, I had to do 3 takes because it failed because an employee kept peeking into the restroom. And also the family restroom was really sketchy. Like everything didn't look right. The paper cowl suspension was scratched. And somebody even left their phone there. It was not on the dryer. It was like on the grab bar of the toilet paper. The accelerator had the diet nozzle. Honestly, I would take the hands off. It's quieter. But the one in the front restroom has a bad sensor. It has a terrible sensor. The one in the family room worked okay. And the only restroom that has the accelerator... The only restroom that has the accelerator is the men's room in the back. The women's room still has a hands-off. And it's not renovated. And the weird thing is that they also... I saw Ryan. They've installed a soft pull, center pull coward dispenser in the front restroom. First, it was 2 coward dispensers and the hands off. I don't know the one about that's in silver, and they had that and the Vondrell. And then they had 3 coward dispensers. And then today when I went, they removed the Vondrell. I would roll my eyes at them, or I would just put on earplugs so I could ignore them. I would just ignore. I would either do that, or I would give them a wet willy. Nuh-uh, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win. I'm gonna live stream the Super Bowl. But I'm going to live stream it in my room because everyone's gonna be downstairs watching the Super Bowl. We're even gonna be having a Super Bowl party. This is gonna be the last Super Bowl party at this house. So we're leaving on the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. But I can't believe I found an Advocate at Wendy's. Probably probably the most. I'm going to my new house. That's gonna be the first night I'm sleeping there. And that's gonna be my first night there. The goal is to keep it our forever home. And we even have a pool in the backyard. Nice! I wonder what dryer they're gonna have. I heard that Del Taco is coming. No, I'm not moving to Australia. I'm moving to near where the Pet Supplies Plus is, but I'm not telling you where it is. And after this school year, I'm switching schools. I'm going to a really big school, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And I think it's going to have paper cowards. My school has Whisper paper cowards, what I go to right now. I can't tell anyone where I live or the school I go to. Well, you're gonna find out. Oh, nice. You should go to the. If you're going to Miami, go to the Miami Seaquarium because they have an AB12. The Miami Seaquarium, there's only one restroom with an AB12. What? LMAO. So enter the Miami Seaquarium. Then when you get to the inside of it, not the part where it's outdoors, go all the way to the inside and then find the men's restroom that's on the right, and then you find an AB12. The other restrooms have cowards, and there was one restroom that's outside that had cowards, but the women's room has an accelerator. Yes, I saw it. And one of the unisex restrooms that's inside has an American Dryer Global. Well, I was talking about the Miami Seaquarium because one of the restrooms has your favorite hand dryer. If you go to the Miami airport, please film the dryers. I really hope it's something good and not paper cowards. What do do you mean? The Miami? Yeah, you are going to hate the Global. It is one of the slowest hand dryers I've ever used. But the slowest dryer I've ever used was the Electric Air LE1. That was the slowest one I've ever used. Also, hi Justin, by the way. Yeah, the slowest hand dryer I've ever used is the Electric Air LE1. I found one at Legoland, Florida. In the newer in the in the ticket booth restroom. I found an Electric Air LE1 at Legoland, Florida. But I don't know what the other dryers were. I also found my first Airblade DB at one of the restaurants. Yeah, the American Dryer Global is slow, but I think the the Electric Air LE1 is the slowest I've ever used. Like, it does not even dry me. It just burns my hands. It puts, like, no pressure. I really hate the Electric Air LE1. It's one of the worst hand dryers ever. Yeah, I found an American Dryer Global in the Miami Seaquarium in the unisex restroom. It's near one of the stairs that goes up to the dolphin show. I snuck to that restroom after a dad. So, and then there was the dad and his little kid finishing up, and the kid was using the global. So I recommend not using that unisex restroom. Just go to the first inside area and find the men's room, and then you see a Dyson AB12. But I had to make it quick because there were people in there. Honestly, I don't care. Brickwell Center Zoo? Also the spring break, I'm going to Florida. I'm going there to visit my aunt. I'm going to Miami on spring break. I'm going to Florida on spring break, but I don't know. And the airline, my spring break is in April. My spring break is in April. Probably the first full week of April. Or second. I don't know. I did not film any hand dryers in any gas stations while I was on vacation in Florida. I just filmed hand dryers at restaurants, parks, and some museums. I don't know. Yeah. So that Kingway Thin Dry I found in Silver was an exotic car place. So I filmed the Nova Fours at the Fort Lauderdale airport. And then when I went to Founders Park in Fort Lauderdale, I went to the main restroom, the visitor center restroom, and I found the Thin Airs. And they were extreme epic. They were pure epic. There's also a restroom outside, but I did not check it. And then we went to this brewery restaurant, but it had emotional damage. No, I don't know what Anna Maria Beach has. I even filmed a beach, and I had a broken accelerator. I even went to a park with a beach, and it had an Evil Eco and some Nova wands. Guys, my phone is starting to overheat, so I'm gonna end the stream right now. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye.